there's, I mean, big variety of answers. It could be, you know, for example, I like to give an example of, you have this really nice old grandma, and she's such a sweet lady, and now she's in the park and somebody robs her and somebody beats her, and maybe at the end she's killed. So everybody is wondering, like, why does such a bad thing happen to such a good person, right? So the answer could be, let's go back 5 minutes. Maybe, and you didn't see it, in her apartment, she was torturing her husband and her dog. Who knows? Nobody sees it, you know, because we have so many anarthas in our hearts that maybe on the outside I seem like a very nice person, but ask my husband how I am at home. You know, sorry. Yeah, no, you know, like we all have different layers. So this could be like the 5 minute factor of time. But let's say she did something in her childhood and now it comes back to her. You know, let's say maybe she was a super nice person for all of her life. Yeah, devout Christian, devout Catholic, devout, you know, Hindu, whatever. Maybe something happened in her previous life that made her get this reaction now. And that's the thing, because, I mean, now, especially in Kali Yuga, we don't even know what we did yesterday. What did I do yesterday? Yesterday was Akshaya Tritiya. Okay.
I know.
You know, but we don't have such a long memory span, you know? So how do we know about our previous lives? Most of the people, they don't even believe in past lives, you know? So, and then you need to have like some kind of like reincarnation therapy to actually go back into your previous lives and then like, oh yeah, I didn't treat people so nice and that's why now I'm in this situation. Or, who knows about this, you know? Only a few people know about this. But to give you also another answer, which is possible on this whole spectrum of karma, because karma is such a complex law, we cannot understand. Krishna is in control of everything. He is Ishvara. You know, he knows, and he knows what to give you, and then that you can handle it as well, you know. We don't know. We can just make like speculations. We can read the scriptures and kind of say, oh, maybe there's like 3 alternatives to your answer. So the third alternative to your question would be, the time factor. That maybe during her previous lives she was a good lady, but because she is in the world that is Dukhalayam Ashashvatam, that is a place of misery, that is a place of suffering, that is a place of birth, death, disease, and old age, it's normal. That's just how it is, you know. If you're in Germany, they talk German. If you're in the material world, material sufferings in the form of the 3 kleshas will come over you, no matter who you are. Maybe they come over you and you are Krishna conscious and you can transcend it, you can understand it. Yes, I'm a Paramahamsa, but right now I have this mission in the material world to bring back the lost fallen souls back to the spiritual kingdom. I'm a spiritual warrior, Krishna, I do this for you. Awesome. But most of us, we don't have this consciousness, and we just think like, oh, why am I suffering? Like you asked this question, you know. And also what came to my mind when you said that something happened, you know, to people that you know, maybe this is also mercy. And not only the bitter mercy, but maybe they really are in a better place now. Like seriously, you know, that's the thing, because we are so attached to this world, you know, that we think anybody who's not in this world, they have to suffer. No, maybe not. Maybe they are actually in a better place. Maybe they actually moved on. Maybe they actually could cut their attachments, like in the end Arjuna does, because in the end, oh, now I tell you the end. Oh no, actually it's not, well, you kind of can, in the Srimad Bhagavatam you can know what happens then, but what he does is he cuts his attachments. This is the symbol of him fighting against his relatives, you know, because the relatives are such a strong material attachment that we have in this world, you know, and when you cut it, you also cut all the other material attachments. Not always, but you know, it's a big part of these material attachments that we all carry with us. And during this process that we engage in now, the chanting of the Maha-Mantra, we just try to purify all these senses, you know. And in the end, we just want to go back as pure souls, because we are pure souls. That's the crazy thing, you know. Like, who I see now in front of me, like in these material bodies, that's not you. Like, that's not me. I'm actually not a girl, you know. That's crazy, you know. You know, seriously, you know. I am a pure soul. I belong to Krishna, and in the spiritual world, me and Krishna, we have a divine relationship. You know, that's so amazing. You and Krishna have a divine relationship, you know, that is pure, that is totally uncontaminated, you know. And so now we're just in this like filtering process, you know. And according to how eager you are, laulyam, and also how much, you know, mercy you get, basically, is like how you progress on this path. Prabhu, did this answer your question? Do you have any other questions, any other comments? No? Okay. Well, really, I have to say thank you so much, because this is like, especially this year, woo-hoo, I'm not going to open this for much longer, but this is very deep, so I'm really like, in the name of God, no, sorry, no, but I'm really happy that you are here, that you come to the temple, that you are actually interested in your real spiritual self. You know, I know it's like the middle of the week, I'm also super tired, but like, you know, we make this endeavor, and what Krishna says, what Krishna promises, you know, and you can, you know, you can hold, like, go back to this, you know, he says that no matter how little advancements you make on the path of spiritual life, it's all eternal. It's all eternal, you know. It doesn't get lost, you know. This is amazing. So yeah, Haribol, Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.